般呢，你们是怎么做交易的？因为我每次在 YouTube 啊看到你们在做交易的时候呢，我看到那个图表很多线啊，很多那些什么所谓的蜡烛啊，跑上跑下啊，这样我看的有一点乱了，所以我不知道说应该要怎么去看它，那么我才会做得好。而且我在这个外汇市场里面已经看了蛮长的一段时间，不过呢，就是一直没有办法参透它里面的那个内容，它的精髓，说试试看，你知道吗？但是呢，我又在看的时候呢，我又用了这个模拟账户去做，就 OK。可是呢，我用实盘去做的时候又不 OK 哦。其实我真的不知道应该怎么做好。希望老师呢，你今天能为我解答一下好不好？这些都是我们这些小白的一个很大的问题OK， OK， 好，你今天所问的这个问题OK， 我们这么说吧。其实一般呢，你在看那个图表的时候呢，还没进入学习去看的时候，当然什么都不会，对不对？老实说，就很像当年我学开车的时候手挡轮盘我真的是不懂得怎么去配合起来，你知道吗？那个左脚右脚你知道吗 ？OK，在外汇学习的过程里面呢，我们这些课程就是会有教你怎么去看。那么呢，你去看这些图表，怎么去把它分出来 ？OK， 我们把整个课程呢都分了很多个阶段，就是把每一个阶段呢简单化的去理解。这样的话呢，你做起来的时候，其实你真的是容易很多。因为我们这样看的话呢，其实在这个市场里面呢，很多人都是会交易的策略。可是呢，很多时候呢，他们都不知道说什么时候应该用，在什么阶段要用哪一个策略。所以呢，在外汇交易里面呢，我的课程呢里面呢，就是这样的去帮你们小白们呢，从最基本点数计算看图表那么去理解整个外汇市场的交易的策略。那么它的策略，对，策略是策略。那么基本是基本嘛，对不对？那么呢，基础我们一定要会，那么呢，策略我们也要会。懂得策略不代表说你就会交易，可是你一定要懂得怎么运用那个策略。所以在什么阶段运用那个策略，也是一个很重要的一点。所以在这样一个方式里面呢，我们这一看的话，就知道说我们在做这样的一个交易的方式来说，我们就懂得说它是怎么样去运作。策略我懂了，不过呢，在什么时候用也是一个很重要的一点。所以呢，就是在这个课程里面呢，我们就会教你怎么去运用这个策略。好了，那么我有一个会通会聊的一个群，好吧？那个会通会聊的群里面呢，大家都可以加入，因为这个进来的话呢，我就可以教你们怎么去看那个策略，同时那么知道说在什么时候要用那个策略。那么的话呢，你交易起来的时候就会很容易。当然，我会把你当成一个幼稚园的小白，好不好？那么呢，就以很基础的方式呢，去教你们，以最简单的方式让你们去理解。好，那么这样的话，你们交易起来的时候就比较容易了。所以现在的话呢，其实可以加入这个群 ，OK？ 那么呢，我呢在这个群里面的话呢，是在里面教你们怎么去带着你们，怎么去看着你们怎么去把这个外汇交易做好来这样的话就比较容易，对不对 ？OK 所以呢要加入这个群的话呢，这非常简单的 OK， 就只需要联系我们的负责人，那么呢我们的负责人就会帮你处理所有的这个入群的这些 procedure OK 好不好 ？OK， 那么在外汇交易里面呢，心态也是一个很重要的东西。那么呢，在我们的这个社区里面我们也是会有很多的这个分享给大家，让大家呢都有这个机会去在这个学习的过程里面也懂得什么是心态，好不好 ？OK 这样就是很简单的这样的去理解所以加入这个群然后呢，在这群里面我们来教你。OK， 好不好？好的，老师，谢谢你，老师，非常感谢你的分享这样的话，我要赶紧去 报名啊，我要去赶紧报名加入这个群里面。你刚才说的群是汇通会聊群吧 ？OK， 那么我就赶紧去这个注册一下，好不好？谢谢老师，谢谢李老师，非常感谢李老师。Hello guys, this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming back and Happy New Year everybody. Today is 2023, 3rd of January. Well, good morning Wasim, Namaste, Naga. Nice to see all of you here. Right, thank you so much for coming in. Yes, and today is a new trading year. Right, and today is the first trading day of 2023. Right, so yeah, new year, of course we have new plans, but the thing is that the plan for me will remain the same because it has become a consistent profits for me, and I'm going to keep it that way. Right, okay, so yes guys, so yeah, we have been here since May of 23rd, and yeah, I'm back again from May 23rd. Before that, yes, I do have some swimming, and yeah, so same thing, and we are going to keep it going. All right, so yes, this year we have many programs for me. All right, yes, okay, so I hope that everything will be good. All right. All right, hi, yes, thank you Naga, happy profitable year to you as well. Hi MK, thank you so much for coming in. All right, so let us have planning first. Let's see what are we going to have when we're going to do the same thing. Right, so yes, can I have my MT4 please? Right, okay, so let's go. Right, so for my MT4, in my MT4 over here, I'm looking out for Aussie Cat to buy. Right, so I guess it's going to look out for selling soon, but not now. All right, of course, still on the buy side, on the bull side. So for Aussie Cat, I will still suggest a buy. All right, I will still suggest a buy for the Aussie Cat. All right, so over here we are going to focus on the Aussie Cat for buying. All right, so Aussie Franc. Let's take a look at Aussie Franc. Aussie Franc, yes, we are in the bear. However, it hits on the support and it got the retracement up there. I'm still waiting for it to test on the resistance, which has not been testing yet. So just be patient and wait for it to test on the resistance before we take action. Okay, so next to go, Aussie Yen. Let's take a look at Aussie Yen. So Aussie Yen, by looking into this, Aussie Yen has actually transiting into the bear. So over at this point of time, I'm looking for a selling. So over at this point here, I'm going to look out for selling here. So first thing first, right, let's look out for a support so that we know where are we going to stop selling and realize our profit. So over at this point here, the next thing is to go for a resistance, whereby the resistance, let's see if we got a chance to actually enter for a trade. Right, so for today, we are looking for a selling trade for Aussie Yen. But Aussie Yen, it looks like actually it's already in the selling, but currently, based on current hours, it's actually having a retracement. So will it have a chance to actually going to test on the resistance before we take action? Yes, highly possible. All right, so we may be looking out for this area of resistance before we look out for a selling. Okay. So Aussie Yen, I will put this into my watch list. All right, looks like it's quite a good one. Okay, potential, but we need to wait. All right, so I'm gonna put this Aussie Yen into my watch list. Okay, next to go, Aussie Kiwi. Aussie Kiwi. All right. Okay, over here, Aussie Kiwi. We are looking out for a selling. Aussie Kiwi is in the bear after the retracement for the past 1 week, and now it hits on the resistance, which is I've been waiting. So in this resistance area, right, so I'll be looking out into this area here. We are very near now. So let's wait for Aussie Kiwi to test onto the resistance. It may be second half of the day or maybe tomorrow. Then we will have a chance to sell on the Aussie Kiwi, right? So yeah, well, I'm going to put this into my watch list. So just in case it will come in the, maybe it will come in the New York session or London session, right? So I'm going to put this into my watch list first. All right, so for Aussie dollar, let's take a look at Aussie dollar. Well, Aussie dollar, after the bear has came down and now escalating into bull, tested onto the support and went back again. So Aussie dollar, I'm looking out into this
area to test onto the resistance. Right, so let's see. Yep, this is the area of resistance. Then we will have a chance to sell. So for Aussie dollar, I'm going to look out for a buy. For buyers, can take note. For seller, we have to stay away. All right. Okay. Well, over here. Hi, Alan. Happy New Year to you. Nice to see you here. Thank you very much for your performance readings. Right. So over at this point here, Euro Aussie. Well, Euro Aussie. We are looking at the general trend. We have been running around, the bear coming retrace and hits on the support went for the bull. The bull now has tested into a point whereby you can see it has actually come to this point as a resistance. Okay. So at this area, okay, started to retrace downwards. Is it going to go down further as a bear all the way down? Tentatively, I would say no. Right. So just hang on first. Let's take a look. Over at this point here, we can see the structure, the selling structure actually came in. Okay, the selling structure actually came in for the past 2 weeks. Go on the selling, so we still have quite a good space for the Euro Aussie to touch, test on the support before we continue the buying. Or yeah, it may even break it and go on the selling. So let's pay attention to Euro Aussie today, that we may have a chance for selling. All right. Okay, so for Euro Aussie, it's actually looking out for support, so we need to be careful. Same thing, I'll put the symbol behind the currency, right? So that to give us a signal that we are going against and looking out for support. Okay, so just take note of that, right? So for EuroCAD, we are still in the bull. The bull is still running, right, nicely, and it's going to test on resistance. Once here and coming back for a selling, which is actually not a concrete selling yet. It is still more onto the testing of the support. Testing of the resistance and coming to look out for support. Right. So later on, will it actually continue buying? Tentatively, I would say that we are right in the middle of nowhere. So I will prefer to hang on and wait for another market to open before we take action. Okay. All right, so yep, and we shall go to Euro Yen. Well, Euro Yen. Is finally it looks like the bear has ended the era and finally turning down for the selling. So we have a selling structure over here, which is very clear. And let's look out for something like a support, and let's see if it's actually going to test on the support today. We are testing on the support. All right, we are testing on the support over here. And over at this point here, we are testing the support, remember. Okay, so it may break, continue to sell down, or it may even, all right, it may even come to a point that it's going up to test on the resistance. So be careful, okay, with this Euro Yen, right? So I'm looking out for Euro Yen. If there's selling opportunity to test a support as a resistance to continue the sell down, then I will go on the selling. If not, I'm going to stay away, right? Okay, so let's move on. Tentatively, Euro Yen, I'm going to under observation. We still have a little bit more to go. Okay, so we can put this Euro Yen under observation, and later on we can take it, right? Okay, so yeah, right. So Euro Kiwi. Okay, Euro Kiwi. Well, Euro Kiwi over here, yes, for this Euro Kiwi, looks like it's actually has on the resistance. Yes, indeed, it started to swing down today. So today, the swing down, it looks like for the early in the morning in the market here, we have already tested once into resistance, and after that, creating another lower resistance, lower highs here. So will it actually continue to test onto the top level over this area here, about 60? There may be a possibility. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to put this Euro Kiwi into the watch list, right? So that we know that we are going to sell. Right. So next to go. Yeah, next to go Euro Dollar. Yep, Euro Dollar. Okay, Euro Dollar over here. Euro Dollar looks like it's very cramped up there, correct? So it's a bit congested. Well, for Euro Dollar, the general trend we are still looking at buying. Right, buying is still highly possible. And then after that, we are looking into situation. Then there's a resistance here. And will there be any chance that when it comes in, oh, higher support, and higher support? So for euro dollar, tentatively I'm looking out for buying to test on the resistance. There's a chance for us to sell, right? So tentatively, I'm will be looking out for buying first. Okay, if there's a good chance that within an hour it tested on the resistance and immediately turned down, of course we can sell there. Alright, so later on we'll come back in the London section to observe this euro dollar. Okay, so for pound Aussie, well, pound Aussie over here, pound Aussie, if we are looking into the trend here, we have now actually up as a bull and tested to go into the bear. So transiting into the bear, we have been selling pound Aussie for quite a while, 2 weeks ago. So until today, it is still looking out for a selling. So for pound Aussie, right, last week we were talking about this area and we have conquered this area. So now we are actually back to this area will be a bit tough. So we have a support area down here. So at this point of time, I will prefer to wait for it to break the support. Then we will have very good chance to go down for about 180 pips. So we can pay attention to pound Aussie. However, we must break the support level. So can we actually look out for a resistance? Tentatively, for me, I would say that it will be good that we will look out for a down, okay, and enter for selling trade. But if there's of course, when he's now is testing on the support, we can also turn back to test the resistance as well. So tentatively, I'm going to leave pound Aussie. Okay. Alright, so for pound CAD, alright, pound CAD. Yes, pound CAD over here. By looking at pound CAD, we are still in the bull crawling up. Okay, so we are in a ascending mode. So today the pound CAD is still on the support to push further up to meet the resistance. So over here, as we can see, the resistance have met once over at this point here. But this is not really a good resistance, I would say. It may continue to move up further up here. Okay, 164, 66, 63. So over at this point here, okay, probably we'll be looking out for support nearby and we will continue to buy. So for pound CAD, I would say that I'll prefer to stay away for a while, okay, before we take action later on in London. Right, so pound franc, let's take a look at pound franc. So pound franc over at this point here, pound franc, we can see it's actually bull. The bull is testing onto the support. So tentatively, if it's testing onto the support, I would say that currently it's actually a turn to go up to test, to look out for a resistance. So in that case, buyers can take note, but for seller, we have to stay away. Okay. All right. So let's move to pound yen. Pound yen. Right. Pound yen over here. So tentatively, if we are looking into the pound yen is actually going into a state of selling. Right. Into a state of selling. So over at this point here, we can look at this. Pound yen is good to sell. Yes, very good. All right, we are into the bear. So looking out for the selling opportunity over here, I will say that we have very good space down there, and the selling is over here. Since last week, we have touched the resistance, and it has started to sell down. So I guess over this side here, as we can see, right, for the pound yen, we are actually going to have a very good selling opportunity. I would say the selling opportunity, we can say the first to look out 155.852 is one of the support, which is we are very near to it, about 76 pips away. We still have very good space for the pound yen to continue selling. Right, so we will just observe this, okay, pound yen later on, okay, to see if there's a chance to sell when the new selling cycle actually comes in. Okay. All right, so for pound kiwi. Pound kiwi, yes, pound kiwi is going down slowly, as we can see where since last week. So at the moment, okay, over here, pound kiwi, I would say that there's still very good space since we have tested the previous resistance which have plotted out, and now still waiting for it to go down to look for support. So pound kiwi, yes, it's another one that we can take note for selling. Right, so I will just put pound kiwi into my watch list. Right, pound dollar. Let's take a look at pound dollar. Now, pound dollar, we can see it's also quite flat over here. So H4 now tentatively is going to test on the resistance. The resistance has some changes over here, as we can see. selling. Right, so let's allow the pound dollar to continue the buying first. Right, then after that, when it hits on the resistance, then we take a look whether is it a good time to go for a buy. Okay, as we can see, pound dollar since last week, the whole of last week, we have been struggling this area here. So it is actually into a consolidation stage. So let's allow it to go on the consolidation. Then after that, if there's a chance, then we will go for the selling. Let it break out either way so that the direction is clearer for the buyers as well as for the seller. All right. Okay, so I'm going to skip pound dollar today. Well, for dollar CAD, well, dollar CAD is actually downwards selling. It's building up the selling structure, I would say. Right. So today, let's see if we are selling. Okay, with the selling structure. Okay, probably where resistance is, and we are going to test the resistance, and it is actually coming back to test on the support. Yep. So over here, I would say that for dollar CAD, we actually have about 60 pips to go for selling. Okay, so I hope that this 60 pips will actually come into a selling for us. Okay, so yep, I'm going to put dollar CAD into my watch list. All right, so let's see later on. Okay, dollar franc. Let's take a look at dollar franc. Okay, dollar franc over here. Well, dollar franc, as we can see, dollar franc we are in the bear, so naturally we are looking out for selling. So where will be a selling starts from? Resistance. Okay, we are look out for resistance because for selling pressure to continue the selling. Test on the support, which the support I'm looking at. Okay, it is a. So for dollar franc, we still have about a 20 reach the support, or may even break the support to continue downward. Okay, so dollar franc. Okay, so not bad. We can actually still pay attention to that, although we don't really have a lot of space. However, we can still grab some if there's a chance. Okay. All right. So next to go is dollar yen. All right, dollar yen. Yes, dollar yen. We are in the bear. Yes, very good. We are looking out for selling. So naturally, we should be out into here, right? Okay. So. It looks good. For dollar yen, we have a lot of pips to go. But will this actually coming into the point that you start to sell to reach that area? Okay, I will say that let's check. Okay, because along the way, before we actually able to touch the area of my support area, I will say that probably there may be support which is like now we already on support. Okay, so I'm going to put this support up there. Right, this is one support that we should be looking at. Okay, so yeah, right. So this area here, we are about merely about 23 pips. Okay, 23 pips. So will this be good to put into my watch list? I would say yes, because we only left with 23 pips that we can have a chance to test onto the support and even break the support. So after that, we can continue the selling. Okay. All right. So yeah, that should be all for now. Okay. Then let's take a look. Have here. Right. And yep. Today. Okay. Hang on with that. Okay, so currently we have the Aussie yen, Aussie Kiwi, Euro Aussie, Euro yen, Euro Kiwi, Pound yen, Pound Kiwi, Dollar CAD, Dollar franc, and Dollar yen. Alright, so all these are the currency pairs that we are going to focus in our trading today. Alright, so let's take a look at for the Bitcoin. We are still staying at 60,007. Not much changes, am I right? So I'm going to stay away from here. What about the gold? Yeah, as for the gold, last week was a very good week that we actually achieved many targets here. So for the gold, we are still looking out for buying. Continue the buying. All right. So the gold is actually looking out for this area. Right. So I'll be looking into this area. Not much space, I presume. Okay. So we have we not bad. Still have quite a good space up there. So I'm going to wait for it to test on the resistance. then before we actually go for selling. Unless it breaks the resistance and continue buying, then of course we cannot sell anymore. So for gold wise, generally, I'm looking at buying. We are now at 1839 and we are going to go for 1848. Okay. So at this moment here, guys, for buyers, for the gold, you can take note, but for the seller, we have to stay note. Okay, right? Okay, so that should be all for now. Guys, do remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and later on, come back in about 1.5 hours time. We will be coming back into the same channel here to have a live trading with all of you. So do remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that we can chat together, discuss the trade, and enter a trade together to get the profit together. All right. Okay. Right. So guys, do remember to smash the like button as well to show your appreciation for the effort behind this video. Right. Thank you so much, guys. This is Everyday from ACS Earning Hub. See you.